Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Malami sues Sahara reporters, says publication cost me psychological trauma. Eh? Hey, hey. Are you for real? Seriously? Did you just hear that? Hey, I can't believe it. It sounds unreal. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Can you believe what you just heard? Abubakar Malami is the Attorney General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This was the same person when Mutekun started, and he said, no, there is no such thing, it's illegal. When we are talking about the life and security of the people of the Federation, he preferred to do his own thing. You see, so these are some of the things that are happening in this country. Right now, the guy is saying he's going to sue Sahara reporters, that these people has caused him psychological trauma. Oh, with one of their reports. What kind of reports are we talking about here? Because the truth is, if he's the Attorney General of the country, this office comes with its baggage, and part of that is criticism. Yes, you're going to get criticized by the people you are leading. They are going to speak about you. They are going to point out your errors and your faults. It's part of it. And you have to have a thick skin to wage off this war. You need to be prepared. All these are coming up when, he has been accused of some fraudulent activities, especially with Ibrahim Magu, the EFCC boss who has been, who is going through investigation. And the Attorney General of the country is seriously indicted with regards to what is going on. This guy is trying to, divert attention. And I said he's having psychological trauma as a result of publication. Excuse me, you don't want this matter to be reported? No, you are a dreamer. You are dreaming. I think you should speak with some people who are perfect, have a ministry in dreaming. Anyway, guys, let's continue with the news and get all the details. Malami sues Sahara reporter, says publication caused me psychological trauma. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San, vowed to take legal actions against Sahara reporters on account of defamatory publication made against him, who says, "Oh, I don't do things finish. You don't want people to speak." That's why, guys, see, Nigerians, did you hear what they were trying to pass on the other time? They're trying to pass on a speech, whatever law. Can you imagine? Can you imagine in this country? Anyway, let's continue. Malami said the consequences of the criminal defamation of character publication published by Sahara reporters has subjected him to considerable distress, psychological trauma, anxiety, and greatly injured his character and reputation, which is capable of lowering his self-esteem. Look who is speaking, oh, hey, in the eyes of the right-thinking person of the society. He said series of prejudicial articles, materials were published by Sahara reporters which were devastating against him, his reputation via online internet platform, broadcast, internet, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and other similar social media platform where same could be viewed and assessed by the whole world and further shared and disseminated via this media to everyone who cares to listen. He noted particularly that on the 10th, 11th, 12th of July 2020, like this guy, is it for real? It's like a joke to me. I can't believe it. Wow. He noted the date on the 10th, 11th, 12th of July 2020. Sahara reporters, in what appears to be a concurrent attack, vehemently wrote malicious reports blasting a criminal defamatory article against his personality. The minister said it is paramount to note that the publication were untrue fabrications of lies and best fragments of imaginations of Sahara reporters, and he has to stop them by suing them. He said since the 10th of July, I just had to take a minute to laugh, yes? Of July 2020, the defamatory article we have first published, he has been receiving several telephone calls, Visitors from well meaning Nigerians, friends, well wishers, associates from all over the world, including those he has dealt with, still dealing with in official capacity as Nigerian chief law official. Many of whom are expressing serious concerns over the publication. He said, on the premise of the forthgoing and even that the publication of malicious lies labeled of criminal defamatory publication against him by the Sahara reporters was with a view of disreputing him in the eyes of the right thinking person, contrary to the Nigerian criminal law and a gross violation of his own fundamental human rights, dignity of human person, degradation under the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. Of course, he's a lawyer. What do you expect? He has to go back to the books. You know what Nigerians say? Some of these are leaders, some of the ones who have been appointed into office here and there. The news continues. I just have to say something. Like what they were trying to do there. If you don't know, just to get it there. You know that our governors, senators, anyone who has served in public office of that capacity, presidents, House of Representative members have an immunity law. What do they do? When they go to the house and they sit down, try to bring up laws that will better you and I. And that's why we get senators to represent us in different senatorial districts. Yes, across the states, all together forming into the federation, all in a bid. What he are supposed to do was to talk about what is prevalent, what is happening, and what is paining or what is really affecting people in that region, so that the government can focus and can adequately solve Nigerians' problem. But what do they go there to do? They sit down, and you'll be amazed at some of the laws that you hear are past first, second reading. It's as though when they get into the house, there is something in the air that just makes everybody go quiet and not really hear what is being said. The articles that are being read and the papers that are being passed on. For instance, the other day, there was a law trying to form a law in this country that anyone, Boko Haram, yes, should be rehabilitated. They've started it already. It's no longer a gist. This is stay news. But they should be rehabilitated, and they should be incorporated not just into the society, into our army. Hence, you have killing armies. You have soldiers and the rest. Yes, some of them are already been labeled the B-boys. It's part of what is going on. It's not a news. Apple Line Media, we also reported where in this country they use the military air fleet to bring in these people. We're not talking about Nigerians, so some of them from African countries, all in the bid to form peace. And if you know what is going on in the northern region with regards to security, you'll be shocked. Hence, the South decided together to form an operation of security, a security outfit. And guess who was the first person to kick against it? The president of Abubakar Malami. His character was not deformed. He did not have any psychological breakdown or trauma. Do you know what is happening in this country? Hence, what's his name? Femi Adesina was able to say the Nigerians should be happy. In the time of Buhari, the bomb blasting has reduced to 2-3. In the time of Goodluck Jonathan, you have about 7-8 in a day. Seriously, really? Because it has not affected anyone close to you. So you think the ones that have been affected are not humans? They don't have blood. They don't have feelings. They don't have capacity. They have no future. They don't have aspiration. That is the reality of what's going on in this country. Those are the kind of people who are surrounding Muhammad Buhari and are patting him by the back saying what you are doing is all right. So government, listen, criticism is part of, it comes as a package. It comes with the office. In fact, you should keep your critics closer. They don't pat you. They don't tell you you are doing all right. They are always pointing out your fault. What does that do? It points out to you that is the area of your weakness, so that you can strengthen it. By the time with all due respect, not overflogging it. By the time you pay attention to what your critics are saying and you pay attention to it, you begin to amend those parts. Guess what? Your profile begins to go up. Everyone says yes, you are working. Why? The critics sees what those around you that are saying yes, well done, you are doing well. They don't see. So they tell you the truth. Because why? They don't give a damn. They don't care about what you feel or what you think. They tell you as it is. So this helps you to decide to say, yes, this area needs focus. And imagine what's going on in the Delta region. Oil spillage on the water. And we have senators representing us. Forget about the governors and the states, whoever is there. But I'm talking about senators, House of Representative members that have been elected from this state to stand and say these people in this area are suffering. Their fishes are all dead. There is no trade for them. So this people's life can be better. And you are surprised at what is going on. This guy is a joke. What do you think? Give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.